we are having rain pouring down here, a downpour, and we can see here all the staircase and everything. The park is closed today because here raindrops falling down, and most of the cars are parked here because the, there is heavy water logging, and even we can see the lamppost. We can find a lot of rain pouring down, and that is the shine of heavy rain today. And it's a welcome rain because the morning all people have been greatly affected by the heat, and really we are all having a time when people are expecting the rain will fall down, and we can find here the rain will increase, and that's the reason why rain is a very good season, but sometimes if it is continuous again, people get bored. So that you can see here the thunder sound, and a very big sound has come now, and mainly because of this is actually the rain called as called Vaishaki, and it generally comes at the fag end of May, and today we are ending almost at the fag end of May month, and as a result of this, we are having and monsoon is expected, but I don't know what will be the level of monsoon this year. I'm not sure what will be the monsoon levels this time, but on the whole, I expect that rain is very important for all the farmers because it is harvest season, and really last time there were so many crops were lost mainly because of the untimely rains, particularly in Andhra Pradesh, in districts of Karimnagar, Khammam, and all those areas, and particularly the twin cities of Hyderabad and Secunderabad. But Bhubaneswar, as such, we are not having much rain because they they have felled down the trees like anything. There is no proper planning, and most of the trees have been completely felled. They have been completely cut in order to make the 20-storied and 10-storied buildings. And as a result of this, we are finding here the number of trees, the greenery has been affected. So that's why you see I have planted a tree here as far as possible. At our level, individual levels, we are doing this. This is a Goa plant and it bears fruit, and whoever goes across, they can pick up one or two. And so this is there was a time when the greenery was maintained at Sahid Nagar in Bodheshwar, but now uh, in the greedy and mostly people are much concerned about development, and development particularly everybody wants to own a house, and as a result of this it has been completely most of the areas we get 20-story, 10-story buildings. As a result of this, the greenery has been completely lost. Sahid Nagar, which was a forest area, now we can see here it is completely filled up, bearing a few trees which have been planted by the house owners. Otherwise, we don't have much of plantation here. And it's a very sorry state of affairs now. As a result of this, we are not getting the requisite amount of. There was a time when we had rains, and now we have rains with the thunderstorm, with the gale winds, and most of the times in Kalvaisaki, it so happens the trees get uprooted, and sometimes the lamppost. Just now we have seen in Raurkela what has happened. For 3 days there was no current, there was no power supply because the trees got uprooted and fell on the electrical poles. This is a general sight in Kalvaisaki, and as a result, you know what happens. It affects the people. So there was a time when we had plenty of trees here. Even the rains were there, the winds were controlled, but now we don't have. Mostly trees are generally, that we don't find a tree here. Mostly it has been cut, and as a result of this, it gives a very, there is an amount of dryness. So we have seen the green projects coming up in India, particularly where lakhs of trees are being getting planted, and that is very important now. And as an educationist, I also believe that children who are studying in the schools need to have a course where plantation is a must. And every school, needs to encourage the children, to plant trees because that will definitely help them in a long way, to see you can find here. Luckily, he has got someone to drop in here the umbrella. So the children are mostly getting up. Uh, they are completely, have to be taught about the importance of because the future is very bleak. If everybody, therefore, there are ways and means by which it has been, the government has come into a kind of law, an imposed law that wherever, any house has been constructed, they have to plant at least a minimum number of trees. This must be compulsory everywhere, all over India. I'm not talking about Odisha only, because we can find here this kind of state of affairs is existing everywhere. And because added to that, you see the fossil fuels and mostly the greenhouse has mainly come daily because of the increasing number of temperatures. See, Indonesia never had uh, high temperature. Now, during the last 3 to 4 decades, the temperature is getting very high, and as a result of that, people are getting very uncomfortable. We can find here, in spite of using the air conditioner, that is again one of the ways. Using of air conditioning frequently also is very bad for health. And we all were born and brought up, without air conditioning. So I think all these things with a natural way of cooling. You see, if you get a raindrop, if you open the windows, you will get cool breeze. That's more important than having the artificial kind of cooling that even the use of the refrigerator is also not good for us. But all need to be conscious about this. And rain is a must because it will definitely, you can see here, the thunderstorms. You can see here the sounds of the thunderstorms, very big one indeed. And in the rain, you can find here the car is one more storm. And one has to be very careful about all these aspects. Rain is a must, but to have controlled rain, and importantly, we have to maintain the greenery because once you plant trees, natural process of rain will automatically take place because there will be perspiration and whatever is the way. Here, one more thunderstorm, a very nice big sound, and you can find here. It has been completely blocked, and people are. I'm making this video, and we expect a very good rain now. It's already fallen. You can see here, rain is pouring down across the roads, electrical poles, and all those things. And the natural process of rain here. And you can find here the sound is once again any sound there. I'm very happy to share this because I'm feeling very cold. I'm very feeling cool, making this video, live video. But at the same time, we can also find the roads have been completely cleared. Not a single person is found in the road. But most of the time, these roads are very busy with the mobility of people as well as transport every moment, and the density of movement of the vehicles as well as people is very high here. But now, because of the rain, we don't find this. You can see the lightning. I can show you the lightning. Once again, we have the sound here. You can find here the thunderstorm most of the time. And you can see here. Oh, we'll wind up the process within a few minutes. Now, just waiting here. Rain is slowly getting soft. It was pouring down. Now it has reduced a little bit, but still lightning is there, and you can see still the thunderstorms, the thunder of the clouds higher and higher, and please watch across the rain that is pouring down here. The entire floor has been completely washed. You can find here drops of rain falling down in the hand. Still you can see in the lamppost. Still lightning is there. It's a very huge sound of lightning. The roads have been completely drenched. Still there are rains. It's falling down. Most of the cars are parked here. You can see the water has completely washed the floor. Here we can see the car moving, getting a wash of the rain. Of our live telecast. Hope you enjoyed the rain.